Okay, there is very little time left before our death. What will it happen after it? Many people think that there will be a transitional moment to another life. Unfortunately, we do not have a single scientific fact proving this. You won't be able to see your funeral, you won't know if your friends cried, you won't know if you look good on monument or if they took a photo from your passport. It is very difficult for our brain to imagine and comprehend death because it has never been in such a state. Let me explain to you. Close your eyes. Closed. What do you see? A black screen, darkness. So after death there will be nothing. You simply disappear forever in every sense. It seems that this is inevitable and fundamental, that our science can do nothing about it. But what if I told you that there are people who have officially risen from the dead? A woman named Audrey Schumann was climbing the mountains with her husband. During the climb, they were caught in an avalanche. The husband was luckier, but his wife's body was hyperthermic. And then the husband noticed that her pulse had stopped and she was not breathing. She had died. Rescuers were able to get her to the hospital after 4 hours, and they tried for a long time to restart her heart, and at one point it started beating. Officially, he had been dead for 6 hours. And this case is far from the only one. One guy from Russia died in the hospital 15 times in a row. The death lasted from a few minutes to half an hour, and the doctors restarted his heart 15 times and now he is still alive. It turns out that death is completely biological and most importantly reversible process, and we have already made progress in the war against death. For example, over the last 100 years, the average life expectancy has increased by 30 years, but we still age and die. You will ask if it is possible not to age at all, and I will answer that it is possible. Proof of this is this jellyfish. It knows how not to age. When the jellyfish reaches a certain age, it sinks to the bottom and turns into polyp, in which special kidneys are formed, allowing the jellyfish to literally be reborn, and this can happen indefinitely. But why the hell are some jellyfish cooler than us? Well, firstly, our body is a little more complex than jellyfish, and secondly, the whole problem is in the cells. In each of our cells there are chromosomes. At the tip there are very important things called telomeres. Their cell will not be able to divide. But the problem is that over time they shorten until they completely disappear. The good news is that scientists are already finding a way to prevent cell shortening, and this will allow us to live indefinitely.